Join me as I dive into the stories of underrated players and challenge myself to transform their journeys into icons. Can I spotlight their greatness? In this video, you will explore the journeys of players who defied the odds and rose to prominence, changing the narrative around what it means to be an underdog. When we think of athletes who achieve great success, we often assume that they were always destined for greatness. We believe that they were born with exceptional talent, groomed from a young age, and heavily recruited by top teams. However, this assumption couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, many successful athletes started from humble beginnings, faced incredible obstacles, and still managed to rise to the top. One of the biggest misconceptions in sports is that only highly rated players can achieve success. We're led to believe that if a player wasn't a blue-chip recruit or a top draft pick, they'll never amount to anything. But this narrative is not only misleading, it's also damaging. It creates unrealistic expectations and can demoralize athletes who don't fit the traditional mold of a superstar. Furthermore, this misconception overlooks the incredible work ethic and resilience of underrated players. These athletes often have to fight tooth and nail for every opportunity, and their journeys are marked by setbacks, rejections, and self-doubt. But it's precisely these challenges that make their success stories so inspiring. In a world where talent is often overhyped, underrated players have to rely on their grit, determination, and passion to stand out. They have to prove themselves at every stage, from high school to college to the pros, and even then, they might not get the recognition they deserve. Let's delve into the stories of some remarkable underrated players who defied the odds and redefined what it means to be an underdog. From the rough streets of New York to the dusty fields of rural Africa, these athletes have overcome incredible obstacles to achieve greatness. Take, for example, the story of Stephen Curry, a kid from a small town in North Carolina who was consistently overlooked by top colleges. Curry's father, Dell, had to beg Davidson College to give his son a scholarship, and even then, Curry was only offered a walk-on spot. Fast forward to today, and Curry is a three-time NBA champion and one of the greatest shooters in history. Or consider the journey of Diana Taurasi, a fiery point guard from California, who was often marginalized by coaches and scouts. Taurasi was told she was too small, too slow, and too weak to make it in the WNBA. But she proved them all wrong, leading her team to multiple championships and earning a reputation as one of the greatest players of all time. Then there's the incredible story of Liverpool FC's Trent Alexander-Arnold, a local lad from Merseyside who was rejected by top clubs as a teenager. Alexander-Arnold was told he was too small, too skinny, and too slow to make it in the Premier League. But he worked tirelessly to develop his skills, and today he's one of the most feared right backs in the world. As we reflect on these incredible stories, we're reminded that perseverance and belief in oneself are the greatest tools an underdog can possess. It's not about the hype, the talent, or the accolades. It's about the heart, the grit, and the determination to succeed. Thanks for joining me on this journey to spotlight the greatness of underrated players. If you have a favorite underdog story, share it with me in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more inspiring content.